Well, good morning YouTube. Brian James here on my path to Paphos, and I'm 10 miles away from Newcastle. I'm on my way to Newcastle Airport because I'm picking up Sue, my wife, and my daughter. That sounded wrong. Sue, my wife, and my daughter. Sue is my wife, so there's only two of them, not three of them. You get the idea. I'm sure you do. Oh, it started off as one of those videos already, isn't it? Yes, I'm going across to pick up Sue, who is my wife, and also my daughter, who've been across in Cyprus for the last week, living it up. Although they've been hit by the storms and they've been hit by the cooler temperatures a little bit, but I think they've enjoyed it. So I'm picking those up. I'm on my way back in 2 days' time, and I can honestly say that I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be nice to get back home again. I've missed being at home. So yes, got across. I'm picking them up at about 4 o'clock this afternoon, and it's currently 20 past 2. So I'm a little bit early. I'm going to get myself a cup of coffee first, and I'll see you when I'm having a cup of coffee. Well, back again, and this time I'm inside Dobby's Garden Centre, just around the corner from Newcastle Airport, with a cup of mocha. Rather nice, and a cheese scone. And it's one thing I have missed is decent cheese scones. I know you can get them over there, but there's some really good cheese scones over here. And I've just had the bit where you bake the bit of cheese off, which overflowed onto the bottom. It goes all crispy. It's lovely. Anyhow, so why am I here? Give me a second. That's better. Can't eat with a mouthful. Well, as I just said in the introduction there, I'm coming to go to pick my wife and daughter up from Newcastle Airport. I'm just looking at Flight Radar 24 at the minute. This is fabulous. My wife is addicted to Flight Radar, and so is my son. But I'm just looking at the flight they're on at the moment. They're just to the east of Amsterdam, just go to the northeast of Amsterdam as I'm speaking. And I think it's fascinating that you can watch your loved ones flying across Europe while you're sitting here waiting for them. You can actually see where they are, see what's they're at 38,000 feet doing 422 knots. Actually, 422 knots isn't that fast. Interesting. 422 knots is 1.13 knots in 1 statute mile per hour. So that's about 360, 380 miles an hour. It's not that fast, really. Never mind. So yes, they're just northeast of Amsterdam at 38,000 feet, which is what, 7.5, 8 miles high? 8 miles high. Wow, could have a bird song out of that. So I'm just having a little bit of a sit down and think. I'm looking outside. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It's still lovely weather outside. It's a bit windy, but it's been very, very bright over here in the northeast. It was very rainy when I left Carlisle, though. So the weather's been lovely, just seen on the intro as I was driving across. And as I said in one of my earlier videos, when I first came across, it's you're still seeing some of those wonderful autumn leaf colours, which I absolutely adore. I think the look of autumn in the UK is fabulous, with all the deep reds and golds and browns in the leaves, as you get that autumnal change. It is the one thing about the UK which really stands out. It is a seasonal country. You have the full 4 seasons. You have the spring, the summer, the autumn, and the winter, and they are distinct from each other. And that's less prominent in Cyprus. It tends to be pretty much sunshine until you hit a bit of winter, which lasts a week or two, and then, well, maybe a touch more, but not much. And then you're back to the sunshine and the things. So one of the things I really enjoy about here is one of the things that brings me the greatest consternation, because of course it does get colder and wetter in the spring and autumn. So when you have really the summer for the main sunshine and heat. But Cyprus, it does win overall on things. I'm looking forward to getting back. I really am looking forward to getting back. And I'm not quite as down as I was. If you've seen my previous 2 videos, my the 11 days of news reports and things, and my previous couple of videos have been very, very down about the UK. And I make no apology for it. I make no apology for being down about the UK. I'm seeing an amazingly poor spectacle when I come back, especially after Rachel from Accounts' budget yesterday. What on earth planet is that woman on? To be pushing it hard as if it was the best budget since, time immemorial. The woman's crippling the country, seriously crippling the country, in cahoots with Starmer and the rest of them. And I was watching them on the government benches yesterday when the budget was on, with total despair. So if you're actually supporting Rachel Reeves anyway, please book yourself into the nearest mental hospital. You really need to. If you think that yesterday's budget is good for the country in any way, shape or form, it's going to cripple employment, it's going to cripple all sorts of things, it's just taking money out of people who earn and putting in the pockets of those who don't go out and earn. And we're told it's a fair society. Well, part of the fairness is actually doing your due amount of work. However, that's politics. I can't be bothered with the politics. I had enough of it yesterday. But, yes, I'm on my way back. As I say, I've been eating cheese scones. You can get cheese scones in Cyprus, and you can get some nice ones, but some of the ones over here just are absolutely beautiful. I'm not going to take another bite, otherwise I'll be on half an hour eating it again. But, yeah, I've been thinking about the things over here which... Well, when I left for Cyprus, I was in a very up mood because obviously it was a new beginning, it was a fresh start, it was all those sort of things. And a lot of the things that maybe I would take for granted over here aren't over there, but I didn't notice them because I was caught up in the euphoria. And one of the things I was a bit worried about coming back here was I was suddenly going to realise just how many things from here that I'd missed in the last 6 or 7 months. What all these things, what about so-and-so that you can't buy over there, or this that you can't buy over there? And I found that almost everything I want, I can buy in Cyprus. Maybe more expensive, we discussed on a previous videos about Branston pickle. And yes, it's considerably more expensive. Some bread is more expensive over there. If you want the Warburtons or whatever it is that they have over here, you can get it over. You can get Warburtons bread over there quite easily, but it costs an enormous amount more money than over here. But overall, anything I want in Cyprus I can get. However, the hard part is the postal times. And I'm going to do a full video on the postal service very, very soon, because the one thing I have done over here is I've ordered a few bits and pieces, mail order, from the likes of Amazon and Thomann. Thomann are a big musical instrument distributors. And Thomann do deliver to Cyprus. They are a German company. They do deliver to Cyprus. But I was looking at buying a mixer over there, and the postal costs were going to be 3 times, 4 times what over here. And also, the delivery time was, 10 times what it is. Over here, I ordered something, got it 2 days later. It was going to be about 2 weeks, maybe more later, to get it, the same item from the same place in Cyprus. And of course, these things come straight to my door. If I order anything from Amazon, I've ordered quite a few things from Amazon and got those delivered, and they come the next day by and large. I don't think of anything that I've ordered recently from Amazon which has taken longer than the next day. But of course, to do anything from Amazon over in Cyprus, I've been told really you need to be doing Amazon Germany, and then it takes weeks. And then of course, none of this comes to your door. It goes to a postal centre, which you've got to go and pick it up from, which is, for me, across the opposite side of Paphos. And it's a bit of a pain. It really is a bit of a pain as that. So I am going to do a video very soon on the postal service, because it's the one thing which I really feel is lacking now that I've had some time in Cyprus. I'm very unimpressed with the postal service over there. If you have any views on the postal service, don't forget to leave a comment below. I'd love to see your comments. I do enjoy reading your comments, I really do. Don't always agree with them all, but I really do enjoy the comments. And even the ones I disagree with, usually I'll stick a thumbs up just to show I've read it. But yeah, leave me a comment below. While you're down there, do the usual subscribe, thumbs up, little bell, etc. and all that. And if you get the chance to buy me a coffee from the QR code up there, or the description and link below, I'd love to have that. Thank you very much, because it does not support the channel. Anyway, enough about all those ramblings. I'm in Dobie's Garden Centre at the minute, beside Newcastle Airport at Pontyons. Really rather pleasant, just around the corner. And so our flight's due in less than an hour now, about 50 minutes. In fact, I'm just looking down here. They are 239 nautical miles away, and they should be landing in 54 minutes. So the timing's perfect for just having my cup of coffee, my cheese scone, and going. I am looking forward to going back to Cyprus. I wasn't sure exactly how I was going to take it. I was, was I going to come back here and realise what I was missing at home and decide I was going to stay here? But no, good and bad reasons I want to go back to Cyprus. It's not all doom and gloom in the UK. I've met some wonderful friends, some of which I haven't seen for over 40 years properly. So I've met some wonderful friends over here. I've had some extremely good times with them. People who I love dearly, people who I respect a lot, and people who will be my lifelong friends, whichever country I'm in. So it's really been nice seeing some of those, getting together with them. You know who you are, Paul. I was out with the two Pauls last night. Paul Murray, who's given me an awful lot of photography stuff in the past to try out, and Paul Thompson of Paul Thompson Photography, who's a nature and landscape photographer, an extremely good one. Check out his channel on YouTube, Paul Thompson Photography. So I was having a good chat and a laugh with them last night, which was really enjoyable. My friend Lee, Jerry, who again has loaned me photography again in the past, who also let me play around with the new DJI Action 6 camera. She's just bought one of the combos. What a cracking bit of kit that is. I was comparing to my Action 4. There is noticeable differences between the two. Didn't get the chance for a full review on it, but I will put an Amazon affiliate link if you're interested in DJI Action 6 or the Action 4, because they're going dirt cheap. They really are dirt cheap. The Action is the I don't know if you know which camera that is, but it's this little one here, which is tiny. I mean, that's on its clamp, but it's a tiny little thing. 4K camera, action camera, which will go underwater. It's the ones that took the shots up the Blue Lagoon where it was getting soaking wet, and also where it actually was underwater, where it was being swum with. They're less than £200 now. But I was checking out Jerry's brand new DJI Action 6, which has just been released. Awesome bit of kit. And as I say, I'll put some Amazon affiliate links down below to them. If you do use those, thank you very much, because although it doesn't cost you anymore, what it does, if you use that affiliate link, and even if you go somewhere else, once you've gone in through that affiliate link, if you go on to something else on Amazon and order it at that same time, then I get a little bit of an affiliate payback on that, and that again goes to help the channel. So if you are going to buy something from Amazon, try going through any of my affiliate links and then just go to whatever you want, and you'll really be helping the channel more than you can believe. So just looking now, she's she's flying up the North Sea, which is quite a feat, because our arms must be killing her doing all that flapping flying up there. So she's about level with Nottingham at the moment. So I'm going to wrap this video up, because I've got to go and finish my scone, finish my coffee, and then get back into the car and go and pick the two of them from the airport. Then I've got to go and get my granddaughter, because she's be staying with her other gran while my daughter's been away. And then we've got a surprise for my granddaughter. She doesn't know, and I can say it on the video, because by the time you're going to see the video, it'll already happened. They've got a little puppy. We've got a couple of cockapoos, and they've just bought a little brown cockapoo too. So I'm really looking forward to that, but my granddaughter doesn't know yet. So she's going to be over the moon when she sees that one. So they've waited with the puppy until Christina came back, my daughter came back. And my daughter hasn't had a dog for about 9 months. So she's really looking forward to getting this puppy, this little cockapoo, and my granddaughter is going to be cock-a-hoop, not cockapoo, but cock-a-hoop when she sees it. Well, I'm going to start making a move, but I'm going to go to the car and going to go and pick them up. But before I do, I'm going to leave you with a minute or so of videos of Christina when she was out there in Lofty's bar, which I quite often frequent. She was doing a bit of singing out there. So I'll leave you with a couple of seconds of Christina singing a couple of numbers out in Lofty's bar in Cyprus earlier on this week.
I don't know why I said the things that I said. Cries like a knife, it can cut deep inside. Words are like weapons, they wound sometimes. I didn't really mean to hurt you. I didn't want to see you go. I know I made you cry, but baby, if I could turn back time. Mississippi in the middle of the press belt. Jimmy Rogers on a Victoria up high. Mama's dancing, baby on her shoulders. Sunny satellites, molasses in the sky. There's nothing seeing you have to move. Everything, always wanting more. Even when you love me, if I could find a way, I'd take back those words that hurt you. You'd say, if I could reach the stars, I'd give it all to you. And you love me like you used to do. If I could turn every word and every song that you sang was for you. In a flash, he was gone. It happened so soon. What would you do? I take back those words that have hurt you. If I could reach the stars, I'd give them all to you. Then you love me like you used to do. If I could turn back time, if I